What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today I am continuing on taking on the backlog, and today's game is Assassin's Creed Rogue. I really enjoy the Assassin's Creed franchise, but for whatever reason, this game had always kind of slipped under the radar for me. I don't know. I think it might have been because the new systems were coming out, and then they had released, I believe it was Assassin's Creed Unity by the time I had picked this up. So it was one of those things where I was like very behind on the Assassin's Creed games. Even though I do enjoy them, they do kind of have a fatigue that I kind of, kind of need to take a break from with these type of games. Finally able to actually play through Assassin's Creed Rogue. I was finally able to beat Assassin's Creed Rogue, and I didn't just go through the story and beat it because I think the story is relatively short, especially for an Assassin's Creed game. I believe I was able to beat this storyline wise under 20 hours. I can't fully remember. I think it was like 15 to 20 hours. So with these kind of games, they kind of are, they're kind of big on having you kind of go around, collect all the treasure chests and all the, whatever, feathers or whatever it is that you might be collecting in those games. And that's really what beefs up the time for these Assassin's Creed games. Because like I said, if you play through just the story, I'm pretty sure you can beat this in like 15 to 20 hours. I ended up trying to get as many of the achievements as I could that were, reasonable. I didn't want 100% the achievements or anything like that, but I did get a bunch of them. I think I got like something like 37 out of 46 or something like that. So most of them. But it's one of those things where with these Assassin's Creed titles, I enjoy playing through the story, and then kind of going back, collecting all the stuff, kind of turning off the brain and just, going from section to section, taking in the environment and the graphical just beauty of these games, and kind of raising a little bit of trouble too, depending on where I'm at, and just kind of finishing up the collectibles and stuff like that. So that being said, with for any of you that are familiar with Assassin's Creed games, this one's not going to disappoint. This was a fun title. I really enjoyed this one just as much as I enjoyed the other Assassin's Creed games that I've played. I feel like it was not disappointing in any way. I feel like it was, honestly, this one might have actually even been a little bit easier than some of the other ones because I actually was able to complete this game before really leveling up the main character, at all. I think I might have bought, one health upgrade before that. That was really it. And that's not a knock on it. I'm totally okay with that. It was still a great time. The story is you're an assassin who ends up kind of turning his back on the Brotherhood, and you kind of go the way of the Templars because you kind of see some stuff that you just don't agree with. I mean, if you're familiar with the stories of Assassin's Creed, the Assassins and Templars both are relatively on the same page for some of their big picture ideas, but the problem is the way they go about doing it is what kind of really separates the two groups. So this character, Shay, definitely, he starts off as an assassin. He doesn't like what he's seeing. He doesn't like the way that they're doing it, so he kind of jumps ship to the other side, which is really cool because it's different. You know what I mean? This is the first time, if I'm not mistaken, in the Assassin's Creed franchise that you get to play as a Templar. You're the main character, and you're a Templar, and you go from one side to the other. So that was cool. In this game, they still have the whole Abstergo thing where you get out of the Animus and you're in first-person view. You're kind of going through like a company building type thing, and you're kind of getting some information or working on computers and stuff. That stuff, the Animus stuff is, I don't know. It's very forgetful for me. It's just not a big deal. I don't know. I never cared for that part. Even in the first games when you played as Desmond, I just didn't really care that much. And I think that's partly why they kind of stepped away from it in the later series. And I get it because it's just, it's a cool idea and I like the thought of it, but it's just, I don't know, as far as the game goes, I don't really care for that part of it. But all in all, I'm very happy that I beat this game. Super excited because this was the last one, if I'm not mistaken, that I was missing from that 360 era, PlayStation 3 era, and it's finally done. I've had this one on my shelf for so many years. Finally checked it off. Super excited, and that's it. I'm looking forward to jumping onto one of the other Assassin's Creed ones or some other title. But, yeah, that's all I really want to say about this, guys. I would love to hear what you guys think about the Assassin's Creed franchise in general, especially this one, Assassin's Creed Rogue. And if you have any ideas on something I should probably check out that maybe I haven't, let me know. But that's it for me, everyone. Have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.